Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Morning, guys.
I would really like to... He's not in a coma. They don't know what to call it. I went into Dalton's room. There was something in there with him. I know someone who can help.
We took tri-field and EMF readings of the whole house. Wiring, alarm clocks.
I don't think bad wiring is the problem here.
I want to leave. I want to leave this house. What is it?
It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Storyteller. My name is Jeep, and here I give short explanations for the movies and give my reviews on it. And today the movie which I'm gonna explain to you, named as Insidious. Well, that's a horror movie released in 2010, and the IMDb rating is 6.8. So without any further ado, let's begin. In the beginning, we see a family shifting to a new house. In that family, there were 5 members, husband and 5 wives named were Josh and Renee. They had 2 sons, Dalton and Foster, and they had a newborn baby daughter, Kelly. Josh was a professor at some college, and Renee used to take care of her children at home. One night, Dalton hears some voices from the attic, and he follows it. When Dalton reached to that attic, the door opened by itself. Dalton enters into that room and explores it by using a chair. Suddenly, he sees a shadow of some unknown person. Dalton got shocked and fell from the stairs. Due to this, Dalton gets injured by falling from the stairs, and he starts crying. Listening to Dalton's voice, their parents rush towards him and take him to the bed and restricted anybody to enter into that attic. Next day, when Josh was trying to wake up Dalton, he wasn't showing any activity. Doctors said that Dalton is in coma. Treatment in hospital continued for next 3 months, but still there was no improvement in Dalton's health. And the strange thing was that doctors didn't know the reason of Dalton's condition. At the end, Dalton was taken home. But from the time Dalton was back in the house, some unusual activities started happening. One day, Renee heard some creepy voice from her daughter's room. But when she moved forward to check, there was no one in the room. Again one day, Renee witnessed a man standing in her daughter's room, but suddenly disappeared. Foster once said to Renee that he is scared because Dalton sleepwalks at night. Even their house security alarm system was activated, even after Josh has locked the door by himself. One night, Renee saw a red color handprint on Dalton's bedsheet. Same night, Renee told everything what's happening in the house to Josh, but Josh didn't take anything seriously. He thought that because of being alone at home most of the time, she's imagining all this. But one night, Renee got attacked by an unknown entity. She got horrified so much that she convinced Josh to move to another house and leave this house immediately. As they came into a new house, they thought everything will be fine now. But they didn't know that this was just the beginning and there was much more going to happen with them. In their new house, Renee saw a ghostly entity of a boy dancing who took her to Dalton's room. After watching this, Renee started being very disturbed. After some days to this incident, Josh's mother, Lauren, came to meet them and told them about a dream that she saw last night. She tells that in her dream, she saw a black shadow with red face who was repeating Dalton's name. And when Lauren asked about what he wanted, That shadow pointed towards Dalton, as if this shadow was behind Dalton. While she was telling about these incidents to Josh and Renee, she gets horrified after seeing that same demon behind Josh. At the same time, Dalton's room was also destroyed and Dalton was lying on the floor. After understanding the situation, Lauren quickly asks for the help of expert demonologist team, in which Alice and her two assistants, Specs and Tucker, were there. When Alice enters the house, she experiences the existence of some demonic powers in the house. And as she enters the Dalton's room, she notices a demon on the roof of that room. Alice instructs Specs to make the sketch of that demon as per her description. That demon sketch was same as Dalton made before he was in coma. After some investigation, Alice tells everyone that Dalton is not in coma. Actually, he is trapped in the soul world. From his childhood, Dalton had the ability to travel through different worlds while his body remained in the sleeping condition. But this time, he has gone too far and stuck at a place which is called the Further, and where evil soul of dead people exist. Now those evil soul wants to use Dalton's body as a mediator to enter into the real world. As long as Dalton's body remains away from Dalton's soul, the connections become weaker and it becomes easier for those souls to enter into Dalton's body. Alice uses the Samsay named method to talk to Dalton, but in return she hears the sound of the demon which threatens them and finally uses Dalton's body to attack on them. After this attack, Alice stopped the process of contacting Dalton. Alice then reveals that at the age of 8, Josh has gone through the same things and spirit of an old lady tried to possess Josh's body. At that time, Alice helped Lauren. Actually, Dalton inherited this special ability from Josh. Now there was only one resort that Josh could go to the soul world and look for Dalton's and get him back. Alice helped Josh to make connection with the soul world. When Josh enters that soul world, he sees a red colored door. When Josh was about to open that door, a strange man, who was the same person who attacked on Renee, attacked on him. But somehow, Josh overpowered that evil soul and finally finds Dalton, who was tied up with chains by that demon. Josh quickly opened those chains, but that demon attacked on Josh, where that demon was seen powerful than Josh. But Josh picks up Dalton and comes out of that room. Now, Dalton and Josh had to go to their bodies, but at one place, Josh sees that evil soul of old lady from his childhood as his reflection in the mirror. But Josh confronts her to leave them alone, to never come back, and that he is not afraid of her anymore. After this, the evil soul of old lady disappears, and both of them come back to the real world. And everything seems normal. But was that really as what we saw? At the end, while Alice was packing to return, she noticed that Josh's hands were looking like the hands of an old lady. Alice falls in doubt and pulls out her camera and takes a picture of Josh. But Josh gets so angry on Alice for clicking his picture that Josh kills Alice by choking her. Hearing to the voice, Renee comes in and finds Alice dead on sofa. And then she picks up the camera and gets terrified after seeing the picture of that evil soul of old lady. While Renee was looking at the picture, Josh comes and puts his hand on Renee's shoulder. Renee gets horrified and here the movie ends. So guys, this Insidious movie has 4 parts. There are sequels and prequels of this movie. And if I get good response on this video, I will surely make explanation video on the second part of this movie. Till then, take care, bye.